is up, guys? ah, Rocking my new t-shirt here. Shout out to Gorillas, I'm a 90s kid. What's up? Today, I want to make a video where I quote Mayweather. So Mayweather was once asked, hey, what's the training program you used, when you hit your speed bags? Or what's the routine you use so, you can have better workouts, right? And he said something, not the exact quote, but, along the lines, I don't have an exact training program when I hit the speed bag. I just hit it until I can't hit it anymore. I don't have a training program when I hit the heavy bag. I just simply hit it until I can't hit it anymore. Now, most people are not that much of a badass, right? Most people can't train to that caliber, right? Like, for example, if I was to go for a jog and I was just told, like, hey, whenever you start feeling really tired, you can slow down, right? The distance I would go would probably be a lot less than if I was to track, like, okay, last week I did 5 minutes, 30 seconds at this pace. Now I'm going to try to hit 6 minutes. I'll probably do a lot better in the second way, right? Because most people would give up when they're not tracking it. But the best, one of the best boxers of all time, well, last time I'll say that, not really a fan of his style, but one of the best boxers of all time, out of all the thousands of metrics all the other boxers uses and the training pros and stuff, he just said that you just hit it until you tell your arm to get up, but it just can't lift it anymore. That's how hard he goes, right? And the reason I'm quoting this is because it's so fucking true. You see, the last couple of days, I haven't been eating well, I haven't been meditating, I haven't been even sleeping well, right? But every day, I just did the one or two things that are most important to me, and I've been getting results. Last night, a couple of friends of mine came back here. We came back and crashed. There was like 4 of us, and it was like 4 a.m. in the morning. Like 3:30 a.m. we got in, we crashed. I woke up at 7. Didn't get much sleep. I woke up at 7 and I started working on my ads. Just start off a little easy, and after a while I started making the calls. Guess what? By lunchtime I had so much done, I had more done than I get in normal days. When I'm waking up, meditating, morning, book, routine, all this, and I start working, I got more done yesterday. I was surprised. I finished the whole sheet in two pages in the Home Advisor for just the calls and the ads too. So I was like, fuck, this shit works. And then I realized, like, why the fuck wouldn't it? It's doing the thing that brings in the results. What else is it? A phone call is a phone call regardless if you meditated before it or not, right? Now, before I say all this, I would like to at least give a shout out that the reason I'm probably able to do this is because of my long time with such scheduling, right? But sometimes you just have to let go of all that shit and just do it. Just do what, wake up and just working. I didn't brush my teeth. I was in the same clothes and I was just making calls and I was just doing my ads. And boom, by lunchtime they woke up, we went out to eat, and I was fucking done for the day. I was like, fuck this. Like, I fucking got so much done. I just got paid yesterday for my ads. It was like $234, and I spent like, I don't know, I spent more than I got less than I spent, but it's like my second week doing this, and I'm already getting traction, right? It's fucking good. And I'm not gonna recommend it for the long term, but sometimes you just have to fucking do the shit that brings in the results and forget about all this, right? Forget about all the scheduling you made and just work at it, right? And intensity is what is going to make this work. Like Mayweather said, he just hits it until he can't hit it anymore. Imagine if you were to work on your business as if it's like a video game you're playing. When you're like really addicted to a video game, you're trying to beat the boss, and you just play it until you like fall asleep at the computer, and when you wake up you go right back into training in the game. And I've pulled like over 27, 28 hours like this before, easily, without drugs, right? This was like when I was in middle school, right? Just sober, just playing games. Imagine if you were to pull one of those once or twice a month. It's not gonna kill you. On the most, like, let's say you're having a launch, you're starting, it's a new week, you're gonna start a brand new set of ads, and you just pull a fucking day straight, just working on it and doing the shit that brings in the results. You'll fucking kill it. You'll get shit done that you never thought was possible within a day, right? And Of course it sounds like, oh my god, man, that's so intense, you know? Like, it's gonna scare off the fucking pussies. It's designed to do so. You don't get to the 0.1% by being all scheduled out all the time. It's not something that is not in an entrepreneur book even, you know? Most people nowadays, they're they're all into getting the habits that you need to be, success habits and the 7 habits of successful people and embody and stuff like that. Well, what the fuck are you bringing to the table? Right now myself, with everything I did, I can tell point blank, after I say all the little nitty gritty cuddly shit of how grateful I am of where I could be, but now I'm in America. After all that, I look at myself playing. I'm 24 years old. I have like $2,000 in my name. Okay, be frank. What is the next step? What is going to bring in results? And do it. I can tell you right from the start, right here. I have been able to accomplish a lot of goals, a lot of little goals that I had. That is pretty hard for most people, right? Such as eating, going to the gym, sleeping well, meditation, all these things, all these good habit things I've been able to do, which I'm proud of myself. But holy fucking shit, when it comes to difficulty, they're not even close as entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the hardest thing. Starting a business is harder than all those things put together, times it by 75. It's not gonna work with just little schedules. You're gonna have to back yourself out, do the best you can possibly can, and then sometimes just let it fucking fall on the table and just do what it brings the results. Period. That's my message. Peace.